Imagine this for a moment, an empire that ruled millions. Armies so vast, they blocked out the sun. Cities fortified with walls thought to be unbreakable. And then, 200 men, not thousands. Not a mighty army, just 200 determined individuals, hungry, outnumbered, and standing against what seemed impossible. And somehow, the empire fell to its knees. Today, we're not just telling a story of war. We're uncovering how power really works in history, why empires collapse, and how small forces, when placed at the right moment, can change the course of civilization itself. To understand how 200 men could shake an empire, we must first understand what kind of empire this was. This empire controlled vast territories. It collected taxes from millions. It commanded fear, loyalty, and tradition. On paper, it was invincible. But history teaches us a brutal lesson. Empires don't collapse because they are weak. They collapse because they become rigid. By the time this story begins, the empire was suffering from internal corruption, overconfidence, leaders disconnected from reality, outwardly powerful, inwardly fragile. And fragility is what small groups exploit best. These 200 men were not superheroes. They were soldiers, mercenaries, rebels, loyalists to a cause not. A crown what made them dangerous wasn't numbers. It was clarity. They knew why they were fighting, what they wanted to achieve, and what they were willing to sacrifice, unlike the Empire's soldiers, who fought for pay, fear, or routine. These men fought for purpose, and purpose multiplies strength. Every empire makes the same fatal error. They underestimate the small threat. The leadership dismissed the group as insignificant. Only 200 men. Not worth mobilizing an army. They'll disappear. That was the moment the empire lost control. Instead of facing immediate resistance, the 200 men were given time. Time to learn the terrain, study, patrol routes, identify weaknesses, build alliances. History is ruthless here. Delay favors the desperate, not the powerful. This wasn't a war of brute strength. It was a war of psychology. The 200 men attacked Simbers, not armies. They disrupted supply lines, spread fear through unpredictability, forced the empire to question its own control. Rumors spread faster than swords. Villages whispered, if 200 men can do this, what else is possible? And fear is contagious. Soon, imperial soldiers hesitated. Officials doubted orders. Local leaders switched sides. The empire still had power, but no longer confidence. 10 o'clock to 12:30, every historical collapse is a moment. Historians call the tipping point, not when the empire lost the war, but when it lost belief. One decisive strike, one symbolic victory. One moment that proved the empire was not untouchable. After that, resistance multiplied. The 200 men didn't defeat the empire alone. They inspired others to rise. And once people believe resistance is possible, empires crumble faster than anyone expects. This is not just ancient history. The same principles apply today. Small startups challenge global corporations, grassroots movements, reshape governments. Ideas spread faster than armies ever could. Power is no longer just about size. It's about timing, narrative, adaptability, and belief. History whispers a dangerous truth. You don't need to be large to be powerful. You need to be precise. So how did 200 men bring an empire to its knees? Not with numbers, not with weapons alone, but with strategy over strength, belief over fear, movement over stagnation. Empires fall when they forget that power is fragile, and history remembers not the size of the army, but the moment courage met opportunity. If you enjoyed this deep dive into forgotten history, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments, which empire should we analyze next? Because history is not just about the past, it's a warning about the future.